Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Cars with Cuz, and today I'm going to show you how to properly wash your car so you can go from this to this. Let's start this video off with everything you're going to need to properly wash your car. First off, you're going to need 2 buckets, one to rinse with and one to wash with. You're also going to need a pack of microfiber towels, and with these towels you always want to remember to rip off the tag because these tags can scratch your paint. On the subject of towels, I also recommend that you get a microfiber wash mitt. These microfiber wash mitts trap the dirt inside as you wipe your car down so you don't scratch your paint. Up next, we have something that'll make your tires shine like they're brand new. This is pretty self-explanatory, just spray it on the tires and watch the magic happen. And next up is something I recommend everybody uses when they wash their car. However, I'm not going to be using this today because I want to strip the wax and this product doesn't do that. So instead, we're going to be using regular old dish soap. And now that I've made it clear that we are going to be stripping the wax, you're going to need some of these buffing and polishing pads to apply the new wax. I also recommend that you get another set of microfiber towels to dry the car off with. And as always, remember to rip off the tags. Now this last product is a bit of a controversial one, but we aren't going to be using that today as we don't have enough time. But I will be making another video on how to properly clean the interior of your car, so stay tuned for that. And last but not least, the most important thing you're going to need to properly wash your car is a power washer. Now in case you don't have a power washer, you can also just use a regular hose to wash your car. However, I do recommend that you invest in getting one of these, as this is going to make cleaning your car that much easier. And if you want to get this exact same power washer, I'll leave a link in the description. So now that I've showed you everything you're going to need to properly wash your car, let's go through these 4 easy steps so you'll always remember what to do. The first step to properly washing your car is doing a touchless wash. This is simply just rinsing off the car without touching it. Step 2 is simply just the opposite, a touch wash. And with step number 3, we're going to be drying the car. And in the final step, since we did strip the wax, we are going to be reapplying it. However, if you did not strip the wax from your car, you only have to do the first 3 steps. Now that we've gone through those 4 easy steps, let's start this process off by bringing out our power washer. Before starting your power washer, you always want to make sure you attach the garden hose with running water first. Next, you want to flip the switch to on and pull out the choking lever to start. Now that you've got your power washer primed, it's time to pull the cord and start it up. Now that you got the power washer started, leave it on for a couple seconds and then push the choking lever to the run position. Alright, we can finally begin washing the car, and let's start with step number 1, our touchless wash. Now we are going to be doing 2 types of touchless washes today. First on the wheels and then on the actual car itself. When you're washing your car, you always want to begin with the wheels first. And that's because you don't want to get any of the debris from the wheels on a car you just washed. So go ahead and rinse off all 4 of the wheels and the fender liners. Next, you want to get your bucket, add your dish soap, and your water. And then take your microfiber towel, rip off the tag, and soak it in the soap and water. Now that we are going to physically touch the car, you want to make sure you're not wearing any jewelry. And as you can see, I am wearing my wedding band, so I will have to take it off before touching the car. Now let's take the bucket over to the car. And start washing all 4 wheels. Now that you've washed all 4 wheels, you can now rinse them off. After you finish the wheels, you can proceed to the car. Now I know everybody noticed that I did a touchless and touch wash on the wheels, and like I said, that's because I didn't want any of the debris getting on the car after I washed it. So now we can continue with a touchless wash on the car, starting with the roof and working your way down. With our touchless wash now complete, we can continue on to step 2 and do our touch wash. So let's rinse out our buckets. Add your dish soap to one of the buckets and then add water. And in your rinse bucket, just add water. Next, get your microfiber wash mitt, soak it in water, and drop it in the bucket. Now, since I have a power washer, I also have this foam cannon, and this is really simple to use. All you do is just add dish soap, water, and then attach it to your power washer. And then you let the foam cannon do all the work for you. Now bring your buckets over and it's time to do step number 2, the touch wash. And now, it's time to rinse off all that soap. And as I said before, start from the top and work your way to the bottom. Let gravity do the work for you. After all that, we've completed steps 1 and 2, and now it's time to do step number 3, dry the car. The car is finally dry, and now it's time to add on that tire shine that I showed you guys earlier. So without any further ado, let's get these tires looking like brand new. And check these out, these look absolutely amazing, especially with these clean wheels. However, I do recommend that you get a microfiber towel and wipe down any remaining residue from the tire shine on the wheels. And after you've done that, it's time to get to our last step, reapplying the wax. So take your microfiber pad and smear some wax on it, and let's go apply it to the car. Now applying wax is really simple. Wax on, wax off. Now as you're doing this, you want to go in circular motions as much as you can and wherever you can. And after you're finished applying the wax, you want to give it a couple minutes, 5 to 10 minutes is fine, and then you want to get a microfiber towel and remove the wax. Now check out that difference, that looks absolutely amazing. Now you have to do this for the entire car, but it was getting pretty late and dark outside, so I just did it off camera real quick and didn't film it because the quality would have been terrible at night. And with that being said, it's time for the big reveal. So let's check out the finished product of properly washing your car. Well, there you have it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the very first episode of Cars with Cuz. I really hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, then make sure to smash that like button. And if you're new to my channel, then consider subscribing. So until next time, I've been Cuz, you've been you, and I'll catch you later.